Turkey's economy is a head-scratcher, a true enigma in the world of finance. Inflation is through the roof, yet wealth is exploding at an unprecedented rate. This isn't your typical economic fairy tale, it's a complex narrative filled with unexpected twists and turns. The numbers tell a story of incredible growth, but also of deep-seated challenges that can't be ignored. How can a nation experience a 157% wealth surge while battling 72% inflation? It's a question that baffles many. Let's dive into this intriguing paradox and try to make sense of it all. The answer lies in understanding the forces at play, soaring real asset values and the shrinking lira, which create a unique economic landscape. It's a story of winners and losers, where some are riding the wave of asset appreciation while others struggle to keep their heads above water, facing financial hardships. Buckle up, because we're about to unravel the complexities of Turkey's economic puzzle, a journey that promises to be as enlightening as it is perplexing.
The UBS Global Wealth Report recently dropped a bombshell. Turkey's total wealth skyrocketed by an astonishing 157% between 2020 and 2023. That's right, 157%. This remarkable surge is unprecedented. This puts Turkey among the fastest-growing wealth nations globally, outpacing many other countries. But here's the catch. This growth doesn't tell the whole story. There are underlying factors that need to be considered. The report also reveals that much of this growth stems from real asset appreciation, particularly in real estate. Think soaring property values and land prices, which have been climbing steadily. On top of that, the Turkish lira's depreciation against the US dollar plays a crucial role in inflating these wealth figures. It's like looking at your stock portfolio after a stock split more shares, but not necessarily more value. The numbers can be deceiving.
Inflation, the silent wealth killer, is wreaking havoc in Turkey. Prices are soaring, eroding purchasing power. But amidst this turmoil, real assets like real estate act as a hedge against inflation. As the lira loses value, people flock to tangible assets that hold their worth. Inflation is taxation without legislation, economist Milton Friedman famously said. In Turkey's case, it's also fueling a wealth effect, albeit an uneven one. As real estate values skyrocket, those who own property see their wealth balloon. But for those without assets, inflation becomes a relentless uphill battle.
The Turkish lira's freefall against the US dollar adds another layer of complexity. While a depreciating currency can make exports cheaper, it also inflates the value of assets when measured in US dollars. This explains why Turkey's wealth surge seems so dramatic in dollar terms. Imagine this, you own a house in Turkey worth 1 million lira. A year ago, 1 million lira equaled $100,000. Now, due to the lira's depreciation, that same 1 million lira is worth only $50,000. Your house hasn't doubled in value in real terms, but its dollar-denominated value has. Section 5. Uneven gains, the rich get richer, the poor struggle. Here's the kicker. Turkey's wealth boom isn't benefiting everyone equally. In fact, it's exacerbating the gap between the haves and have-nots. While the wealthy elite see their fortunes multiply through real estate and other assets, ordinary Turks grapple with skyrocketing living costs. A rising tide lifts all boats, the saying goes. But in Turkey, it seems some boats are yachts, while others are barely afloat. The bottom line is that wealth concentrated in the hands of a few doesn't necessarily translate to widespread prosperity.
Section 6. Asset, rich, cash poor, a tale of two Turkeys. Imagine this. You own a valuable apartment in Istanbul, a city known for its rich history and vibrant culture, but you're struggling to put food on the table. This is the harsh reality for many Turks caught in the asset-rich, cash-poor dilemma, where owning valuable property doesn't translate to financial security. They possess valuable assets such as real estate and luxury items, but lack the liquid cash flow to cope with daily expenses like groceries and utilities. It's a situation where your net worth might look impressive on paper, says Samuel Adams, an economic analyst who has studied this phenomenon extensively. But your ability to meet basic needs such as food, healthcare, and education is severely constrained, leading to a paradox of wealth. This dichotomy highlights the limitations of relying solely on wealth figures to assess a nation's economic well-being, as it overlooks the day-to-day struggles of its citizens. Section 7. Beyond the headlines, a nuanced perspective. Turkey's economic story is far from black and white. It's a complex tapestry woven with threads of growth, inflation, currency fluctuations, and wealth disparity. While the 157% wealth surge grabs headlines, it's crucial to look beyond the surface. We must be careful not to conflate wealth with well-being, cautions Paul Donovan, chief economist at UBS. Indeed, true economic progress lies in ensuring that the benefits of growth reach all segments of society, not just a privileged few.
Section 8. Navigating the future. Challenges and opportunities. Turkey stands at a crossroads. The nation possesses tremendous economic potential, but it must address its challenges head-on. Taming inflation, ensuring a more equitable distribution of wealth, and fostering sustainable growth are crucial for long-term prosperity. The path ahead won't be easy, but by implementing sound economic policies and prioritizing inclusivity, Turkey can transform its wealth boom into a tide that lifts all boats. The world will be watching to see if Turkey can rewrite its economic narrative and create a brighter future for all its citizens.